Bridge course, subject English, class 5, day 3 and 4, page number 29 to 35.
Hello children, welcome to all. Hope you all have completed previous sessions homework. Today we are going to learn about genders. We are going to learn about genders. 5th standard English Bridge Course module. The topic is knowing the masculine and feminine gender. Knowing the masculine and feminine gender. So students, please take page number 29 in your English Bridge Course module. Learning outcomes are: learn masculine and feminine nouns. Learn masculine and feminine nouns. Use masculine and feminine nouns. Use masculine and feminine nouns. So students, now we are going to see some pictures of nouns and we are going to read out the noun words. Watch carefully. The words are father, lioness, cow, brother, grandmother, king, aunt, rooster. Shall we say it once again? Father, lioness, cow, brother, grandmother, king, aunt, rooster. These noun words represents gender. These noun words represents gender. Here, father represents masculine gender. Father represents masculine gender. Lioness represents feminine gender. Cow represents feminine gender. Brother represents masculine gender. Grandmother represents feminine gender. King represents masculine gender. Aunt represents feminine gender. Rooster represents masculine gender. So, these noun words represents gender. Gender. What is a gender? Gender is a term. Gender is a term used to differentiate between male and female. It is used to differentiate between male and female nouns. So, children, all living beings mostly belongs to either male or female noun. A noun word that tells about male human being or animal is said to be masculine noun. Likewise, a noun word which tells about female human being or animal is said to be feminine noun. So children, we are now going to see some more video clippings. See, there is a picture of a boy and a girl. Let's see first boy's picture. He is a boy. Here, he and boy represents male gender. He and boy represents male gender, whereas she is a girl. She and girl represents feminine gender. Let's see some more pictures. He is a grandfather. Here, grandfather is a masculine noun. Grandfather is a masculine noun. She is a grandmother. She is a grandmother. Here, grandmother represents feminine noun. Grandmother represents feminine noun. Father and son. Father and son. Here, father, son represents masculine noun. The next picture is mother and daughter. Mother and daughter. Here, mother, daughter represents feminine noun. Uncle and aunt. Uncle and aunt. Here, Uncle represents male noun. Uncle represents male noun and aunt represents feminine noun. Aunt represents feminine noun. Now we are going to see some more pictures of animal masculine and feminine. See, leopard, leopardess. Here, leopard represents masculine noun, whereas leopardess represents feminine noun. Fox, vixen. Fox, vixen. Here, fox represents masculine noun and vixen represents feminine noun. Dog, bitch. Dog, bitch. Here, dog represents masculine noun, whereas bitch represents feminine noun. Ram, Eve. Here, ram represents masculine noun and Eve represents feminine noun. Drone, bee. Drone, bee. Here also, drone represents masculine gender. Drone represents masculine gender. Bee represents feminine gender. Tom, queen. Tom, queen. Here, Tom represents masculine gender and queen represents feminine gender. Stallion, mare. Stallion represents masculine gender and mare represents feminine gender. Cow, bull. Cow, bull. Here, cow represents feminine gender and bull represents masculine gender. Duck, drake. Duck represents masculine gender. Drake represents feminine gender. Peacock, peahen. Peacock, peahen. Peacock represents masculine gender. Peahen represents feminine gender. Lion, lioness. Lion, lioness. Lion represents masculine gender. Lioness represents feminine gender. Tiger, tigress. Tiger, tigress. Here, tiger represents masculine gender and tigress represents feminine gender. Children, we can easily identify masculine and feminine words by seeing the words which ends with ESS. The words which ends with ESS. For example, lion, lioness. Lion, lioness. Tiger, tigress. Tiger, tigress. Headmaster, headmistress. Headmaster, headmistress. Actor, actress. Actor, actress. Host, hostess. Host, hostess. God, goddess. God, goddess. Leopard, leopardess. Leopard, leopardess. Family members can be explained with gender. Family members can also be explained with gender. Grandfather, grandmother. Grandfather, grandmother. Father, mother. Father, mother. Husband, wife. Husband, wife. Brother, sister. Brother, sister. Son, daughter. Son, daughter. Uncle, aunt. Children, see the picture. There is gender. Male, female, masculine, feminine, he, she. Now, shall we recall the content once again? What is gender? Gender is a term used to differentiate between male and female nouns. Children, see. Men, boys and male animals are of the masculine gender. Men, boys and male animals are of the masculine gender. He is used for a boy, man and for all the males. He is used for a boy, man and for all the males. For example, brother, father, uncle and grandfather. Brother, father, uncle and grandfather. Next, women, girls and female animals are of feminine gender. Women, girls and female animals are of feminine genders. She is used for a girl, woman and for all the females. She is used for a girl, woman and for all the females. For example, sister, mother, aunt and grandmother. Sister, mother, aunt and grandmother. Understood, children? See the next picture. This is a picture of a family. See, there is grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, daughter and son. In this picture, we see grandfather and grandmother, mother and father, son and daughter. Grandfather, father and son belongs to the he group and the male members of the family. Grandfather, father and son belong to the he group or the male members of the family, and grandmother, mother and daughter belong to the she group or the female members of the family. Grandmother, mother and daughter belongs to the she group or the family members of the family. Children, have you watched the video? Yes. Have you enjoyed? Okay. I hope you all have understood masculine and feminine nouns. Children, now it's your turn. You are going to do some activities which is on your module page number 31. There is few activities for you. You have to complete the activities and then you have to complete the evaluation worksheet. Okay, you have to complete this before the next session. Hello children, happy to see you again. I hope you all have completed previous topics worksheet. Isn't? Yes. Okay. Today we are going to see a poem, Never Give Up. 5th Standard English Bridge Course module. The topic is poem, Never Give Up. The learning outcomes are: learn to never give up their efforts until the goal is achieved. Learn to never give up their efforts until the goal is achieved. Recite poem and identify the rhyming words. Recite poem and identify the rhyming words. Okay children, before going to start this session, I am going to tell a short story about a successful inventor named Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison is a successful inventor, but during early days he was not too intelligent as you think. He was scolded by his teachers for being too dumb and not listening to anything. He also stopped his formal education at the age of 12. Not only this children, he failed with his inventions, not for 1 or 2 times, for more or less 1,000 times. and also he got dismissed from his first 2 jobs for leaking the acids onto his boss' desk. For this reason, he did not give up and he did not let those failures to drag him down. He ignored the failures and in final he turned out to a most successful inventor of his generation, and he had a great influence on creating a light bulb. Like Thomas Alva Edison, we have to change our failures into success. இந்த ஸ்டோரி உங்களுக்கு புரிஞ்சதாக்கன்னு என்ன சொல்ல வரேன் அப்படின்னா, தாமஸ் ஆல்வா எடிசன்ஸ் ஆரம்பத்தில் அவர் மேற்கொண்ட ஒவ்வொரு முயற்சியிலையும் தோல்வி அடைஞ்சார். ஒரு தடவை இல்லை, 2 தடவை இல்லை, 3 தடவை இல்லை, நிறைய முறை அவர் தோல்விகளை சந்தித்தார். இருந்தாலும் அவர் தன்னுடைய முயற்சியை கைவிடவில்லை, சோர்ந்து போகவில்லை, அவர் சோர்வடையவில்லை, தளர்வும் அடையவில்லை. மேற்கொண்டு முயற்சி செய்து கொண்டே இருந்தார், பல முறை முயற்சி செய்து கொண்டே இருந்தார். எது வரைக்கும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, அவர் மேற்கொண்ட முயற்சியில் வெற்றி அடைகிற வரைக்கும் அவருடைய முயற்சியை கைவிடவே இல்லை. அதே மாதிரி நாமளும் நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் என்ன முயற்சியை மேற்கொண்டாலும் அதை தொடர்ந்து மீண்டும் மீண்டும் முயற்சி செஞ்சு நாம் நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில் கண்டிப்பாக வெற்றி அடையணும். Based on the concept, we are now going to see a poem, Never Give Up. Okay children, listen to me. The fisher who draws his net soon won't have any fish to earn. The child who shuts up his ears soon won't have the chance to learn. One who tackles the hurdles to fend may win the world at the end. Don't feel down when you are slow. Keep moving and let your life glow. Let us persevere at work or play and never give up all day. Shall we read it once again? Okay. The fisher who draws his net soon won't have any fish to earn. The child who shuts up his ears soon won't have the chance to learn. One who tackles the hurdles to fend may win the world at the end. Don't feel down when you are slow. Keep moving and let your life glow. Let us persevere at work or play and never give up all day. Okay children, shall we see new words from this poem? Please listen. New words: fisher, child, chance, tackles, win, world, glow, persevere, shuts, fend, sincere. Let's tell once again. Fisher, child, chance, tackles, win, world, glow, persevere, shuts, fend, sincere. Okay. இப்போ நாம் அந்த நியூ வேர்ட்ஸுக்கான மீனிங்கையும் சேர்த்து பார்க்கலாம். Fisher, a person who catches fish. A person who catches fish. Child, young boy or girl. Young boy or girl. Chance, opportunity. Opportunity. Tackles, to solve. To solve. Win, success. Success. World, earth. Earth. Glow, bright. Bright. Persevere, put effort continuously. Put effort continuously. Shuts, close. Close. Fend, to defend. To defend. Sincere, truthful. Truthful. Okay children, have you understood these new words? Now let's see the explanation of the poem. The fisher who draws his net soon won't have any fish to earn. The fisher who draws his net soon won't have any fish to earn. The meaning is, the fisherman needs to be patient to catch fish. If he draws his net soon, he will not have any fish. The fisherman needs to be patient to catch fish. If he draws his net soon, he will not have any fish. ஒரு மீனவர் கடலுக்கு மீன் பிடிக்க போகிறாரு அப்படின்னா பொறுமையோட அவர் அந்த வலையை வீசிட்டு காத்துக்கிட்டு இருந்தார், மீன் அந்த வலையில் சிக்கிற வரைக்கும் காத்துட்டு இருந்தாருன்னா மீன் கிடைக்கும். அவர் அவசரப்பட்டு வலையை இழுத்துட்டாரு அப்படின்னா மீன் அவர் கைக்கு கிடைக்காது. The child who shuts up his ears soon won't have the chance to learn. The child who shuts up his ears soon won't have the chance to earn. If a child shuts ears soon and stops listening, he or she will not have the chance to learn anything. If a child shuts ears soon and stops listening, he or she will not have the chance to learn anything. எல்லா குழந்தைகளும் எதையோ ஒன்று கற்றுக்கொள்ளும் போது கவனமாக கற்றுக்கணும். கற்றுக்காமல் சகிப்புத்தன்மை இல்லாமல் கவனிக்காமல் காதுகளை மூடிக்கிட்டால் அந்த குழந்தை கடைசி வரைக்கும் எதையுமே கற்றுக்கொள்ள முடியாது. One who tackles the hurdles to fend may win the world at the end. One who tackles the hurdles to fend may win the world at the end. If a person is able to face the hurdles in life, he or she will succeed at the end. If a person is able to face the hurdles in life, he or she will succeed at the end. எல்லா மனிதர்களும் எந்த ஒரு செயலில் ஈடுபடும் போதும் அவங்களுக்கு எதிர்வர தடைகளை தாண்டி வர சக்தி அவங்களுக்கு இருக்கணும். அப்போ தான் அந்த தடைகளை தாண்டி அவர்களுடைய செயல்களில் முயற்சிகளில் வெற்றி பெற முடியும். Don't feel down when you are slow. Keep moving and let your life glow. Don't feel down when you are slow. Keep moving and let your life glow. One should not feel disappointed when he or she is slow. We should keep moving and let life shine. One should not feel disappointed when he or she is slow. We should keep moving and let life shine. எந்த ஒரு செயலில் நாம் ஈடுபடும் போது அவசரமாகவோ இல்லை சீக்கிரமாகவோ முடிக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிற அவசியம் கிடையாது. மெதுவாக பொறுமையாக நாம் அந்த செயலில் ஈடுபட்டாலும் அதை கைவிடாமல் முயற்சி செய்யணும். அப்போ தான் நம்மளுடைய வாழ்க்கையில் பிரகாசம் அடைய முடியும். Let us persevere at work or play and never give up all day. Let us persevere at work or play and never give up all day. Let it be work or play. We should be strong and should never ever give up. Let it be work or play. We should be strong and should never ever give up. நாம் எந்த ஒரு வேலை செஞ்சாலும் சரி இல்லை விளையாட்டாக இருந்தாலும் சரி நம்மளுடைய முயற்சியை கைவிடக்கூடாது. Now I am going to tell a story about the bee and the earthworm. Listen carefully. In the beginning, there were two little worms who lived in a garden. They were called Sam and Rocky. They were friends and ambitious. They would look at the beautiful flowers for hours and dream of touching them. But both of them were very small and moved very slowly. One fine day, they decided that they have to reach to the flowers. They started jumping towards the flower in the morning. It was until noon they jumped, but they couldn't touch the flowers. They were sweating and panting. But to fulfill their dreams, they have to keep jumping and non-stop.
Rocky says he wants to quit, but Sam keeps on pushing him. By trying continuously, their jumping has improved a lot. To give up just now. If they give up now, they will never see the flowers again. Life will be the same, miserable. Sam keeps motivating Rocky, but finally, Rocky gives up. He stays down on the ground. Sam is sad that his friend is not with him, and he has to finish the journey alone now. The sun is getting on top. Sam rests for a while and starts to jump again. He feels scratch on his back. He touches it and feels like growing some soft water-like plates on his back. Gradually, it grows and becomes his wings. Sam can move his wings now. He moves his wings and flaps them to move forward, and now he can't believe he can fly. He flies on the top of the flower and even farther into the sky to see the whole garden. Wow, it is so beautiful. He had never seen anything like this. He sits on the flowers and touches them and never comes back. Meanwhile, Rocky keeps crawling on the ground, eating soil. Today, we know Sam's kind as the bees and Rocky's kind as earthworm. So, children, you should never ever give up. Okay, children, have you all watched the video? Do you like it? Yes. Enjoy it? Yes. Have you understood? Yes. The concept is you should not never ever give up in your life until you succeed. ஓகேவா? நீங்கள் என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா உங்களுடைய மாடியூலில் பேஜ் நம்பர் 33, 34, 35 இருக்கிற ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸை வந்து நீங்கள் முடிக்கணும். அண்ட் யூ ஷுட் கம்ப்ளீட் இட் பிஃபோர் தி நெக்ஸ்ட் செஷன். You should complete it before your next session. Okay, till then, bye, take care.